Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2017 Toyota Camry. This vehicle has just under 13,200 miles. This vehicle is in very, very good condition. I don't see any rock chips on the lower end of the front bumper, which is really surprising. There are just a couple on the hood. They're very, very difficult to see. Front end is in excellent condition. This might be actually the only rock chip I see on the front, right there. That one tiny little rock chip. The front bumper is not quite perfectly fitted against the fender. Carfax shows damage reported in the front. I'm not entirely sure if it was an accident or what happened, but that would probably explain that. Paint is matched very well in the front if it was at all repainted. Personally, I can't tell. So going over the front front driver's side fender. No issues anywhere over there. Front driver's side fender looks really good. Looking at the front driver's side wheel, it is eaten up just a little bit on the outside, but the good news is that is a hubcap. That is not part of the wheel, so that is extremely inexpensive to replace. So the wheel itself is not damaged, but the hubcap does have some scraping on it. Looking at the driver's side mirror cap, couple super tiny chips there at the bottom, but overall that mirror looks really good. A few scratches there, just a little bit above and to the right of the door handle. It's kind of hard to catch it in the light just right. There are no scratches on the inside of the door handle area, just that small problem area to the top right of the door handle itself. Mark there and a mark there, right next to each other. Otherwise, the door is fine aside from those aforementioned issues. Looking at the rear driver's side door, the door handle and inside the door handle area there do not have any marks or scratches whatsoever. This door looks excellent. There's just a very small amount of chipping on the paint on the inside of that seam for the door, just ever so slightly. Looking at the rear driver's side wheel, again, this one is chipped just a little bit. A little bit of rash there, but again, it's just a hubcap, so it's really not a big deal at all. These are incredibly simple and cheap to replace. Looking at the driver's side rear quarter panel area. Looks good. Moving around the back bumper here. Back bumper looks awesome. Very light scuffing here. A few lines there, a few lines there. Very light, not easy to see. Across the back of the trunk here, under the Camry badge, it does look like there is residue from a previous badge, probably a dealership or something like that, that had their logo printed there. So I would imagine that would come off pretty easy. Yeah, that is just adhesive residue, so that will come off. Looking at the top of the trunk here, flawless, no marks. Moving over to the passenger side rear quarter panel area. No issues there either. Rear passenger side wheel, tiny bit of rash there on the outside. A little bit more there. A little more rash there. But other than that, that wheel and hubcap looks good. Just a little bit of rash on the outside. Looking at the rear passenger door face. Small chip there, small chip there. No issues with the door handle area. Looks great. Rear passenger door looks awesome. Door handle area on the front passenger side looks good, with the exception of to the top left of it, right here in this area, there's some light scratching. Not a ton, just a little bit, and it's pretty faint, but it is there. Looking at the rest of the door, there looks to be like a scuff there, just faint white markings, very light. Will most likely buff out. Passenger side mirror cap. Very few rock chips. There's one there in the top. One there straight on. Base of the mirror and everything looks good. Front passenger fender. Love this shade of gray. It has the metallic flake in it, gives it quite a depth when the sun hits it. It looks really nice. Front passenger wheel. Front passenger wheel is in mint condition. Let's go have a look at the interior. So we have power mirrors, one-touch driver and passenger side windows, electric power adjustable seats with lumbar support. There you have your trunk release button and your fuel door release button. This is turnkey, not push button. Fires right up, just like Toyotas do. Looking at all the buttons here, none of them are faded or damaged. The interior of this vehicle is flawless. There looks to be like two very small stains on the corner of this side of the seat. So there's one there and one there. But that's it. That's pretty small. And then that side is good. Door cards look great. Nothing is faded or scratched, damaged in any way. Door cards look really nice. Steering wheel, no fading or wearing out there. Storage bin with USB charging port and auxiliary port with a 12-volt adapter in there as well. Bluetooth audio. Let's go have a look at the engine bay. It does have hood struts, so that's nice. No more messing with the hood prop, burning your fingers. Toyota, little 4-cylinder engine. Amazing fuel economy, surprisingly responsive too. It's not a slouch. Everything is completely OEM. No modifications to this vehicle at all. Has a nice, stable, smooth idle. This vehicle runs and drives like a dream. And that is our 2017 Toyota Camry. If you have any questions about this vehicle, please feel free to visit our sales listings on our website at www.exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.